Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Now you see it, now you don't. Siakam playing some tricks out there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Siakam. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Inside. Here's Turner, 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Shot clock at 2. And we're about a minute into the first. To the middle. Indiana with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks. Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton with some nice D. Fires from 14. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Over Halliburton. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Indiana's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Tipped away. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And Williams punches it home.
What a jam by Williams, just springing off the floor and throwing it down.
Indiana trailing here. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Turner, a screen on Holmgren. Siakam for 3. And Indiana misses again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Nembhard. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't get that one. The Pacers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And you know, he's no stranger to physical play inside at either end. Turner's as tough as they come.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Halliburton.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren, tightly guarded. Shoots over Siakam. And it's Holmgren missing. The Pacers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. To the inside. Halliburton, good. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. In transition, here come the Pacers. Siakam outside. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
That's where Siakam lives right there. Great fight.
Caruso, pass to Wiggins. That one goes. Count it.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And here's Indiana now. 3-point lead. Toppin outside. Pass to McConnell. 11 feet out. Williams grabs the board. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Wallace with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Shepard.
First team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Williams, shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Williams. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to McConnell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Man, good whistle there.
It's his first trip to the line.
T.J. McConnell taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. The Thunder have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Caruso against Halliburton. Caruso, pass to Wiggins. Williams with it. Over McConnell. No good. Would have counted had it gone. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
They've got Williams, Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Well, Indiana shooting around 50% in the game so far. Now here's Halliburton. Watch by Wallace. Some solid defense from Williams.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Halliburton for 3. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Halliburton's got 10 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Williams' shot is good.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. McConnell outside. Back to Mathurin. The three is up. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Mikado with a steal. Poke loose. Wiggins with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Gilgeous-Alexander sprinting to the cup.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The Pacers again can't hit.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. His tonight has been high.
Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. Number 1, the Thunder.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
For your Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren. One shot.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Well, the impressive playmaking skills of Siakam. Nice pass to set up his teammate.
Hartenstein with a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Going dunk for dunk. It's an aerial display.
Hey, and we may get another one this next trip up the floor. Now here's Nembhard. Not a lot of room. Now Siakam. Down low. Here's Halliburton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
The Pacers making a switch here. Matherin's checked in. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 38 points for him last game against Indiana.
Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
The Pacers again can't hit.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Halliburton, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. 5 on the clock. Holmgren inside. He's covered by Siakam. They get it back. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Misses the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam outside. From deep. Connects from downtown. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Siakam, that's a developing area, so don't give him a reason to shoot another.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Hartenstein with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with it. From deep, Holmgren. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Ernie Johnson here with
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, with the playoffs right around the corner, they're in tremendous shape. They're right on top in the first half.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2, and it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. The baseline J, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton with the ball. Hartenstein covering for the lead. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
Pass to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. Siakam looking it over. Halliburton outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. Competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Holmgren from the arc. Rebounded by Halliburton.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Siakam against Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam in the post. 10 points for him. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, you know Siakam getting in that close is pretty much automatic.
All right, let's take this chance to see the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the current leading scorers. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Dort, the pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Nembhard outside. Siakam against Holmgren. Turner, a screen on Holmgren. Siakam for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Siakam. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Lou Dort picks one up.
With great length and movement skills, Siakam is a load inside.
First trip to the line for him here.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in. Williams finds Dort. Caruso outside. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Siakam. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds now. Siakam in the post. He's guarded by Caruso. Siakam gets the bucket. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Williams has got 6.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Siakam for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing for the tie. Again, the miss by Williams. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Mathurin. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Mathurin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Williams from long range. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 assists here tonight. Siakam with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Halliburton. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Pass to Williams. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Siakam against Williams. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Siakam's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Williams a screen on Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And we've reached the end of the third. The Pacers out in front, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Williams misses. Pacers leading by 4. Mathurin with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. Outside for Halliburton. Fires for 3. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's McConnell. .60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Mathurin against Caruso. Outside for Halliburton. Shoots. And it goes straight through with a swish. Halliburton's got 9 points here in the second half.
Halliburton too good offensively, and that's a nice looking jumper.
Inside. Toppin with a steal. Caruso against McConnell. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. So for Oklahoma City, Jang, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for Jang.
Number 34.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. And no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Toppin outside. Nembhard outside. 6 to shoot. Over Dort. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
There's a screen by Wiggins. No one near him. Unable to get that one.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Now here's Nembhard. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Wiggins with a steal. Caruso against Halliburton. Williams with the screen. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. Puts up a 3. Wiggins for 3. Mathurin with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The open shot, Halliburton. And the 17-footer goes down. Halliburton's got 7 points for the quarter.
Halliburton comfortable from there. Defense has to watch where he gets to on the court, because right there he's dangerous.
For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Williams is subbed in for Caruso. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Hartenstein. Clock at 4. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. These days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Halliburton, no good. Thunder trail by 10. Here's SGA, down low. Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
And so he hits both. Indiana leading by 8. Halliburton, a pass to Siakam. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton against Dort. To the inside. And then Siakam with the jam.
What a throwdown. Siakam making sure no one gets in his way.
Hartenstein with a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. Wing shot on the way. Offensive rebound. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. Hartenstein a screen. 4-3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Pacers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And with this victory, they managed to avoid the embarrassment of getting totally swept in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyrese Halliburton.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Lou Dort picks one up. The first one falls.
At the line for the Pacers.
And so Turner nails them both. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.